Gotcha. And yeah, speaking of that freedom, because you talk a little bit about working with John Williams, and he was just like,
Uh,
you
I
talk
worked
a
with
little bit.
I
Yeah,
worked with John a couple times.
yeah.
One was with Josh Groban on Josh's first
Oh,
DVD
cool.
live, and John came in, and I'm used to a downbeat conductor like Quincy.
Yep.
He ah, and Bill Ross same way he conducts on the downbeat. Marvin Hamish was a little skittish, but and when I first worked with John, it was like everything was on the upbeat, and I'm going, why? Why are you doing that? And he explains it because of the string players,
Oh,
and
wow.
because he's trying to pull them along. But if you're a downbeat guy, I need a downbeat. So we're doing it the NFL first round themes. I've done them twice now. The second ones I did here at this studio that you hear on NBC,
Okay.
and all that stuff's me. But the first ones he had written, and we went into the Barbra Streisand soundstage at Sony, and I had my big drum set up, big, like fat, and I mean not double bass drums and shit, but he had like these beautiful percussionists and all these beautiful brass players, and everybody was separate. And I'm sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting and like reading their snare drum parts. I go, this is some advanced shit. And then finally he gets up and because his brother uh, 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 Donnie and I are really good friends, and he used to play with us with the Streisand Orchestra.
Right.
And John's father was a famous jazz drummer in the early days in Los Angeles. So he's like, we're playing these NFL, they're kind of advanced, kind of a rock motion odd time themes. And I'm like, all right, I got to play, but I don't have any music. I go up to John. I go, do I have any music? He goes, man, Jerry, I'm sorry, man. I just don't know what to write for this for you. And I'm thinking, your dad was a drummer. Your brother is a percussionist. You are the greatest. You should be on Mount Rushmore. And I'm just thinking of those things. And he just let me do what I wanted to do. So I'm like, and he walked around the drum set and just looked at it. I'm like, okay. I mean, maybe he was maybe expecting like a four-piece bebop set.
Yeah.
But I go, no, to play this, I'm an NFL guy. To play this shit, you got to have this big sound.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I brought to the table.
And do you like the from your perspective, do you like being like, all right, told this is how you want it to be done, or do you like the kind of how John was saying, like, hey, I believe in you, just do how you enjoy.
I mean, I don't remember if I may have asked him a question or two. This is quite a while ago.
Yeah, no.
I may have asked him, some input and stuff, but I got to stay through the whole process, and then I came on at the end.
Mm.
Whereas lots of times, during my recording heyday, I would go on first, and then people, so I would have to guess what the song was. By this point, I knew exactly what I was going to play.
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you head over to www.bookupapp.com to download our app so you can connect with your favorite bookish content creators, start conversations, and start your own book club.